Today, the high-profile trial in the death of Manny Ellis started closing statements.
It marks the beginning of the end of what's been more than 3 years of controversy and questions in the South Sound. In March of 2020, Ellis died in police custody. The medical examiner later ruled it a homicide. Today in court, the 3 officers charged with his death listened to prosecutors presenting their final arguments. Fox 13's A.J. Janavel has been on the story since the very beginning and breaks down what the state is saying.
A defendant is presumed innocent. This presumption continues throughout the entire trial, unless during your deliberations you find it has been overcome by the evidence beyond a reasonable doubt.
Tacoma officers Christopher Burbank and Matthew Collins are charged with second-degree murder. Officer Timothy Rankin is charged with manslaughter, all for their involvement in this incident with Manny Ellis in March 2020. For more than 2 months, both legal teams have worked to prove their sides to the jury. On Monday came the prosecution's chance to close its argument.
Manny Ellis didn't need to die.
Special Prosecutor Patty Eakes beginning her statement by focusing on one major element of this case, Ellis saying he couldn't breathe.
They hurt him. And each of the defendants chose to ignore him and to let him die. They chose instead to treat him like an animal, to restrain him. With his hands and his feet restrained behind his back, together with a hood over his head, in the most dehumanizing position you can imagine.
Reporting in Tacoma, A.J. Janavel, Fox 13 News.